we discussed about ethers. Ethers are represented by general formula ROR dash. The R is any alkyl group, methyl, ethyl, propyl. R dash is any other alkyl group if it is same or not. For example, CH3O CH3 means methoxy methane. That means general name of these ethers are alkoxy alkane. One alkyl group with oxygen, other is an alkane. So that is methoxy. One carbon atom alkane is methane. Alkoxy alkane is the general formula of ethers. So first we discussed about the method of preparation of these ethers. First one, by dehydration of alcohols. Alcohols are dehydrated to ethers in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid or phosphoric acid. Both are dehydrating agent. We can use any one of these at 413 Kelvin. So alcohols are dehydrated to ethers in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid at 413 Kelvin. Then we get corresponding ethers. For example, ethanol. 2 carbon atom containing alcohol, ethanol, react with another molecule of ethanol in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid at 413 Kelvin. It acts as a dehydrating agent. So from 2 molecules of ethanol, 1 water molecule is eliminated. CH3CH2OH, and this is also ethanol, CH3CH2OH. From this ethanol molecule H and from this ethanol molecule OH, then H2O elimination takes place. The H2O is eliminated, then form a bond between them, then the remaining is CH3, CH2O, bond, CH2, CH3. So these alkyl groups are connected through oxygen. So this is known as ethers. So alkoxy alkane. Here ethoxy, 2 carbon atom with oxygen, ethoxy ethane, ethoxy ethane plus H2O. So this is one method of preparation of ethers, dehydration of alcohols. Then now we study the mechanism of this reaction. This follows SN2 mechanism. Then it involves 3 steps. First step is a protonation step. In this step, alcohol CH3, CH2, OH, ethanol, oxygen consists of 2 lone pair of electrons plus protonation means addition of H plus, because this medium is a strong acidic medium in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid. So H plus is released. That H plus is added to this alcohol. Then we get a protonated alcohol. Listen here. This is the electron rich center oxygen. Then this H plus is attracted towards here. One lone pair of electron become bond pair and it accept that H plus ion. This oxygen accept this H plus ion, make it its lone pair as bond pair. This lone pair as bond pair and accept this H. Then the positive charge is given to this oxygen atom because it is now electron deficient, because here it form a bond between oxygen and hydrogen. Then this is known as protonated alcohol because this alcohol, one H plus is added to this. So we get protonated alcohol. H plus means proton, equivalent to a proton. Then the step 2. Here we know involving 2 molecules of ethanol. So second molecule is right here, CH3, CH2OH plus take this protonated alcohol we already prepared in the first step. So this ethanol react with this protonated alcohol. Then here this oxygen need 1 pair of electron to exist as water molecule. So this bond pair of electron is given to this oxygen and this oxygen give the positive charge to this carbon. This bond pair become lone pair. Then the oxygen get 2 lone pairs of electron and 2 hydrogen atoms, that is H2O. Then here we get CH3, CH2 plus H2O is removed as water molecule. then we get a carbocation here, CH3, CH2 plus. This CH3, CH2 plus is attracted towards the oxygen atom because this is the electron rich center. This lone pair become bond pair and this attach the CH2 CH3 more. Then listen here, CH3 CH2 oxygen consists of two lone pair and one hydrogen atom. Then here hydrogen atom is here, then one lone pair is also here, then this one lone pair become bond pair. This is the bond pair. One lone pair present in the oxygen atom become bond pair and accept the CH2 and form a bond between the CH2 CH3. Then the carbocation C positive charge is given to this oxygen atom. Then the third step is the deprotonation. So in the first step, one proton is added to the alcohol. The last step, that H plus is removed, deprotonation. That is from this compound, from the second step, here in between this oxygen and hydrogen, one pair of electron is present. This pair of electron is given to oxygen. Then this hydrogen getting this positive charge. Then the H plus is removed here and the oxygen getting a pair of electron. That is CH3, CH2O. Already one lone pair is present. Then this bond pair become lone pair here, CH2, CH3 and H plus is removed from this compound. So then we get corresponding ethers. This is the mechanism of this reaction. The second method of preparation of ethers are Williamson's ether synthesis. Very important name reaction, Williamson's ether synthesis. When alkyl halide react with sodium alkoxide, then we get corresponding ethers. Alkyl halide react with sodium alkoxide. Sodium alkoxide, then we get NaX elimination takes place. NaX elimination takes place. Then we get ROR dash. We get corresponding ethers. ROR dash. General formula of ethers plus NaX. Then here also this alkyl halide react with the sodium alkoxide. Sodium alkoxide, then here NaBr elimination takes place. NaBr elimination, then we get the product CH3O, CH3 plus NaBr. So the tertiary alkoxide is present, then we get an ether. But when tertiary alkyl halide is present, then we don't get an ether. So if tertiary alkyl halide we taken as reactant, then we get an alkene instead of forming ether, because these alkoxides are not only nucleophile but also they act as strong bases and they react with alkyl halide leading to elimination reaction. So this is tertiary alkyl halide because halogen attaching carbon is this one. This is attached to 3 neighboring carbon atoms. So it is a tertiary alkyl halide. Tertiary alkyl halide react with the sodium alkoxide. Then we get an alkene instead of ether. Listen here, in this reaction NaBr is eliminated. NaBr is eliminated. Then from this any carbon atom, one hydrogen is given to this oxygen to form CH3OH. From here bromine is eliminated, and from any bond anywhere we consider this carbon atom, one hydrogen is given to the remaining CH3O. One hydrogen is given from this carbon, then becomes CH3OH. Then from this carbon lesson, one bromine is eliminated and one hydrogen atom is eliminated. So here form a double bond. One hydrogen and one bromine is eliminated. So here form a double bond. Then we get CH3 double bond CH2, because one hydrogen is given to this oxygen atom CH3OH. So the product is NaBr plus CH3OH plus CH3 double bond CH2, 2-methyl propene. So here elimination takes place instead of ether formation if it is a tertiary alkyl halide. Next, the third method of preparation from phenols. Phenol, benzene ring with OH is phenol. Phenol on treating with NaOH, then here water elimination takes place. H2O. Water elimination takes place and here O is there, Na is there, Na is attached there. Then we get sodium phenoxide. Its name is sodium phenoxide, which on treating with the methyl chloride, then here NaCl elimination takes place, then the remaining here O is there, here the remaining CH3 is present, so CH3 is attached here, then we get methoxybenzene or commonly known as anisole. Methoxybenzene or anisole, important compound, that is from phenols. Phenol on treating with NaOH, then here water elimination takes place, Na is attached, ONA, which on treating with methyl chloride, then NaCl elimination, CH3 is attached. So we get methoxybenzene or anisole. Physical properties. They are colorless, pleasant smelling volatile liquids. So ethers are colorless, pleasant smelling volatile liquids. Volatile means vaporizable. Lower boiling point than alcohols. Then the solubility in water is comparable to that of alcohols due to the formation of intermolecular hydrogen bonds with water. Then the chemical properties. Reaction with hydrogen halide. Ethers on reaction with the hydrogen halide, then we get here ROH, alcohols plus RX. Here it combines to form ROH plus remaining here R is there, X is there, then combine to form RX. This ROH alcohol again combine with hydrogen halide to form here water molecule elimination, H2O. H2O is eliminated, remaining here R is there, here X is there, RX plus H2O. That is we get alkyl halide. Then here listen, this if it is the one substituent present in this either group is a tertiary, one of the alkyl group is tertiary, that is here oxygen, this is only CH3 group, but here this is a tertiary alkyl group, C, one carbon, this is a tertiary alkyl group. Then this iodine is attached to this tertiary alkyl group because here the bond formation is, here the product formed are CH3OH plus here the tertiary group is there, I is attached there, that is CH3I. So the product formed is CH3OH plus CH3I. So the iodine or halogen is attached to the tertiary group because due to the formation of stable tertiary carbocation and the reaction leading to SN1 mechanism. This halogen is attached to the tertiary alkyl group because the tertiary carbocations are more stable. So the halogen is attached to the tertiary alkyl group present in ether. Next, the second type of reaction is electrophilic substitution reaction. Ethers are ortho-para directing groups. So, the electrophilic substitution takes place at its ortho and para position. First one is halogenation. We take anisole as example, methoxybenzene. Aromatic ether is example anisole, methoxybenzene. On bromination in presence of acetic acid, then you know this bromine atom is attached to the ortho and para position because ethers are ortho para directing groups. So this OCH3 is already there, ether groups. Then this bromine molecule coming, then one hydrogen atom is present. That hydrogen atom combine with one bromine atom to form HBr elimination. Remaining one bromine atom is attached here. Then we get para-bromo anisole. This is the major product, because para products are major product because to avoid the repulsion between the substituent groups. Then plus mixture we get, then we get orthobromo anisole also. This is the minor product. Then on nitration, you know, add concentrated nitric acid and sulfuric acid. Then anisole is taken. Then nitro group, NO2 group is substituted in its ortho position and para position. First major product is here OCH3. This is the para position. So NO2 group is substituted in the para position. So this is OCH3, just opposite para NO2 group, para nitro anisole and ortho nitro anisole. We get a mixture of para nitro anisole and ortho nitro anisole. Next one, Friedel-Crafts reaction. Friedel-Crafts reaction. First one, Friedel-Crafts alkylation. Alkylation means treating with alkyl halide. Acylation means treating with acyl halide, acyl chloride, acid chloride. Alkyl chloride, alkylation, acyl chloride, acylation. Then alkylation means anisole on treating with alkyl chloride, methyl chloride, alkyl chloride in presence of anhydrous AlCl3 as catalyst. Then here methyl chloride goes to the para position. Then there is a hydrogen atom is present, combined with the Cl to form HCl elimination. The remaining CH3 group is attached there. Then we get 4-methoxy-toluene plus the CH3Cl group goes to the ortho position also. There one hydrogen atom is present, combined with the Cl to form HCl elimination. Remaining CH3 is attached. Then we get 2-methoxy-toluene. The next one, acylation. Acylation means on treating with acid chloride or acyl chloride, CH3COCl, anhydrous AlCl3 as catalyst. Then anisole, para position, the CH3COCl is coming. Then there is a hydrogen atom is present, combined with the Cl to form HCl elimination. Remaining COCH3 is attached on para position. Similarly, the CH3COCl goes to the ortho position also. Then there is also hydrogen atom present, combined with the Cl to form HCl elimination. Remaining COCH3 is attached on the ortho position. So we get 4-methoxyacetophenone and 2-methoxyacetophenone. This is the major product and this is the minor product. So now we discuss important similar name reactions. One is Colt's electrolysis and another one is Colt's reaction. You know Colt's reaction you studied in this chapter. Very important reaction, phenol on treating with NaOH. Then here water elimination takes place. Then Na is attached. We get sodium phenoxide. Sodium phenoxide. Which on treating with the carbon dioxide followed by hydrolysis. Then we get 2-hydroxy-benzoic acid. This is known as salicylic acid. This is the method of preparation of salicylic acid, Colt's reaction. But another one reaction is there. This is we studied in the previous year. Now Colt's electrolysis. This is coming in the reaction of carboxylic acid. The name is only mentioned, but we remember this reaction also. The sodium or potassium salt of carboxylic acid undergo decarboxylation on electrolysis of their aqueous solution to form hydrocarbons. In aqueous solution of sodium salt of or potassium salt of carboxylic acid on electrolysis, then we get an alkane. Alkane, CH3 single bond CH3. Alkane plus carbon dioxide, 2 carbon dioxide plus 2 NaOH plus hydrogen gas. So this is known as Colt's electrolysis. This is known as Colt's reaction. So Colt's electrolysis is sodium or potassium salt of carboxylic acid on aqueous solution electrolysis. Then we get an alkane. But Colt's reaction is phenol on treating with NaOH carbon dioxide followed by hydrolysis, then we get salicylic acid. This is called reaction. This is called electrolysis.